The next match is now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the WPBA Fairfield Invitational here in Iowa. Our featured table match this evening is none other than Kristina Zlateva and Kristina Tkach. It is the battle of the Kristinas. Who will prevail? Both these players on our tour, I believe, ranked currently 5th and 6th, internationally ranked. It's going to be a great match. If you haven't yet already, please share the stream out into whatever social media groups that you might have. Please let everybody know that this match is on. We'll be on for the rest of the evening until we whittle down to our final 6 players. So the tournament director just did introductions for the players. I'm going to go ahead and do the same. I always know the last sheet in the book is none other than Kristina Zlateva from Bulgaria. Her highest rank, current rank on the WPBA is 6th. She plays with a Mez EC4-K9, a Mez Power Break G for a break cue, Mez Air Drive 3 jump cue. Her tip is a Kamui clear black 5, and she plays with a Kamui Roku chalk. She was the winner of the Women's Mez Swiss Open 9-ball in 2016, multiple third place European Championships and Euro Tour, 9th place in the 10-ball World Pool Championships in Austria in 2022. Her sponsors include Kamui, Mez, the Academy, In the Zone, and Iron City Billiards. And her nickname is the Slayer, with a Z. Slayer. See if we can find accolades for Miss Kristina Tkach. Kristina Tkach's first victory for a WPBA match was actually right here at this venue. Can't remember what year. What was the first one that she won was the Iowa tournament. I think it was 2 years ago, but I could be wrong. Kristina Tkach, originally from Russia, currently resides in Louisville, Kentucky. Her highest rank is 7th, so actually the first Kristina 6th and the second Kristina 7th on our tour. She plays with Predator Q, a black 4.5, BK Rush Gold, Air Rush, and a soft victory tip. She is a World Junior Champion, a 4-time European Women's Champion, and a 6-time Women's Euro Tour Champion. She is sponsored by Predator and In the Zone with the nickname The Crystal, Kristina Tkach. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. I believe the Slayer won the lag. Currently working on this rack. So the current matches that are out on the floor right now, mind you that there are too many. We would have to have 6 computers and 6 streams going to show you every match out there. On table 6 at the moment is Bean Hung and Miss Allison Fisher. Table 5 is Brianna Miller and Sophia Mast. Table 4 is Janet Atwell and Stephanie Mitchell. Table 3, your feature table, is the Battle of the Kristinas. Table 2 is Lonnie Fox Raymond, my partner, and Brittany Bryant. And then on table 1 is, looks like Margaret Fefalova, Steyer, and I'm not sure who her opponent is. I'll have to look. So Margarita's opponent is Veronique Menard from Canada. Those are the 6 tables we have currently playing. My name is Angela Janik. I hail from the wonderful state of Ohio. I have been on the tour for a couple years. Big shout out thanks to Kenneth Harrison for your donation. Every penny counts, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to see more tables and more players and be able to choose which one you would like to watch, I would click that donate button. You can do it here in the YouTube chat. You can do it on our website under sponsors. Click to donate now. You've got options. We also have ball sets that are always for sale. I want to give a shout out to our sponsors for this particular event, especially Darren Hamilton is our Vice President of the WPBA Board of Directors. He's our main sponsor. I want to also thank Holt Family Dental Care, Adela's Mad Hatter Billiards, Iowa City Women's League, Midwest One Bank, and Morrissey Law Offices. Also to the City of Fairfield and the Convention and Visitors Bureau of Fairfield, Iowa. As always, thank you Diamond, Aramith, and Simonis for your continued support. Jam Up Apparel, Outsville Servitude Photography, and Digital Pool. I think she'll take that. Good break. She's got a nice clear shot on the 1 ball. Looks like the 7 ball does clear the 8 in the corner pocket. Looks like the 8 ball goes either direction as well once the 7 is gone. 1 to the 2 ball is probably the most complicated part of this rack. Once she gets there, I think the rest is easy. I mean, not easy for me, but easy for her. I want to clarify that. There's a big difference. So she went and got her extension. Her Q extension anyway. Nice, nice, nice. So not to impact anything, just to, or not go in. Oh, come on, seriously? That was not what she wanted. So just, she was trying to, and she's obviously deciding on how to hit that 1 ball to avoid hitting the 3, to avoid hitting the 4, and just, unfortunately, the speed, because she had to get past the 4. You would plan for that anyway. Trying to fit the cue ball in between the 4 and the 9 would be really hard. Yes, a very much difficult speed shot. So just unfortunately went all the way into this to the corner pocket. So it's going to allow the Slayer to close out another rack. Just so you know, I will keep track of the score because there's a huge delay on our scoreboard. So we have KZ is at 1. TK, so that's what I call her anyway, is at 0. We got 39 votes. Who do you think is going to take this match? Kristina Zlateva or Kristina Tkach? Let's everybody vote now. I really think she should do this shot to where she comes all the way farther than where she is actually with the cue ball now. But she's going to hit nice and soft and choose to differ. Okay. See, I don't want to be straight. That's why I think you should come more to the center of the table, but I think she's going to have to go forward and back up to the 7 ball. Unless she is exactly straight, and then she's got no choice but to draw back. Okay. All right, I like that. I like that a lot. Hopefully she's got an angle to where she can slide the cue ball to the right. So our right, her left. If not, this she can draw back. She just has to be really careful not to go too far or else she'll lose the angle on the 8 ball. She held that nicely. Yep. If she'd have gone any farther, you end up behind the 9. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. All right. Score is 2-0 for Miss Zlateva. So our table 1 match, Margarita Fefalova-Steyer and Veronique Menard. It's our table 1 match. Our table 6 match, Allison Fisher and Bean Hung. That is currently 1-0 in favor of Bean. I only know that because I can see it right in front of me. It's through the window in my booth, so I'm not able to see the score on table 1 if they're not keeping it, so. What a shot. Wow, what a shot. So Bean's up 1-0. See if she can end up another rack. Well, that's one way to change the match. We always like it when the matches are close, makes it really exciting. Nail biter. Edge of my seat kind of thing. These two ladies are perfectly capable of doing that. Let's see if Kristina Tkach can close this rack out. If she can, it's her break next. That's a really nice way to even up the score. It's currently 2-0 for Zlateva. All right, that's a little bit of one game comeback. She'll take it, and now it's her break. I have a guest. Just popped her head in the booth. Says, "Can I join you?" It's because I'm so awesome. Ashley Benoit.
I'm back, guys. Hope you missed me.
We're gonna whisper. We're gonna whisper and turn our mics up really loud because Allison Fisher's right in front of us with Bean, right in our little path of our booth. And I know because I played a match there, you can hear everything if you're too loud in the booth. So if you don't hear me or if I'm not talking loud enough, let me know. I can turn the mics up.
What a great match.
Jerry Stuckart, if you're in the chat, can you close out that poll that you've got going on of who's taking this match? Because it's on my screen, I see nothing else. Make it go away.
Yeah, I didn't even know you could do that.
I'll close it out here in a minute if he doesn't. You think he's still there? Well, yes, we have commentary. I think I'm sitting here. Pretty sure I'm sitting here.
It's been a long few days though, so.
Pretty sure I've been sitting here. Yes. Today's the day that it gets to you though. Because tomorrow I get to sleep in. We usually start a little late, but today's the morning that's early and late after an early and late day the day before. So,
especially if you're playing back to back to back.
I had to play completely back to back, only 2. You'd play 3 today?
I would have, yeah, it would have been
You did play 3.
Yeah, I played noon and then 2, and then if I won, I would have had to play 4:30.
So you played 2 like me. We both played 2 today.
If I had won, I would have won again.
Yeah, day 3. Glad when I make it to day 3. What is she?
I mean, Allison will always be the favorite in most people's eyes, but Bean has been playing really strong this tournament.
I know. We're going to hop back and forth to a few of the tables when they're racking table 3 here. But it is currently 2-0 for Bean against Allison Fisher. See if I can check any of the other scores. I think Margarita Fefalo was up 1-0 against Vera Menard. Janet Atwell's tied in her match 1-1 against Stephanie Mitchell. Brandon Miller is 2-0 against Sophia Mast. Wait, is that James 787 James? James from Iowa Lesson, James? Tell me if that's you, because I have no idea. Oh, Bill, you're so right. Do we only have 38 likes so far? Well, we just restarted the stream at 4:30. It's only been on for like 13 minutes. So, yeah, you have to like the stream. So you have to back out of the chat and click the like button and then go back into the chat. Please, 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 everybody, please. Bill apparently is paying attention, and Bill's going to keep track. It's currently 2-2 for the Battle of the Kristinas.
Yeah, we had the Battle of the Ashleys earlier, and now we got the Battle of the Kristinas.
Too many. There's no other Angela, just saying. I'm the one and only.
I know,
no, I'm kidding. There's Angela Williams.
Yeah, but she goes by Angie.
But she goes by Angie. Angela. My mother never let anyone shorten my name. People ask, what do you go by? Angie, Angela, Angela. Which was the most popular name in 1975.
Ashley was one of the most popular in 95. I think I had at least like 8
Is that when
in
you were
my
born?
class.
95?
95,
Making me feel old, young lady. There's 20 years difference between those dates.
Youthful presence.
Yeah, keep me young. All right, back to our feature table match where they are tied 2-2. Just as layers break.
What a break.
I mean, what the?
3 balls.
That'll work. So this is great. She's going to pop that 3 ball in this bottom corner pocket to the right, slide over to the long rail and back out. 4 in the corner pocket, 5 in the opposite corner pocket, 6 again to the other side of the table corner pocket. Stop shot on the 8-9 ball. Done.
Yeah,
this is the shot.
Yeah, this is the trickiest shot.
This is the shot, honestly. This and speed, and she's out from here. There's no reason why she shouldn't. She is a, what, Fargo 690. Kristina Tkach is a 730. Not too shabby. What do you think?
Both these girls are so strong on any given day.
Yeah. Well, Kristina Tkach was the one that put me in the losers bracket, so.
I mean, losing to the world-class players, what more can you ask for?
I know, right? I did get 3 games on her. I was pretty happy about that.
I played Kristina in Alabama. She knocked me to the beef side. I think I got 4 off of her. She started off with a break and run, and I returned to the favor. I was like, I could do it too.
The problem with these girls is they're too consistent.
Oh, so consistent.
They make us sit. Yeah, she's off to the races here. It's pretty bad when I'm writing down the score when I just know. Shouldn't say that. I shouldn't do that.
Don't jinx her.
I can't. The commentator curse doesn't exist. That's been decided years ago. Big shout out to Robert Mason for your donation. Everybody wants more than one stream, don't you? You want to be able to pick between tables, don't you? We can do it.
You'll get your wish next event, right? Borderline.
That we don't do all the streaming for that one. There'll be a additional pay-per-view for that one.
Yeah.
So free stream from the WPBA. We will have just a single table there, but if you want more than one table to choose from for free, throw some donations out there. Anyway, Bill, how many likes do we have now? Please let me know. She wanted a little bit. She wanted to come out a little bit more. She's going to have to hold this or come around something.
I think she's looks like she's jacking up and trying to go 2 rails.
I don't know yet. Depends on how.
Yeah. She's still figuring it out.
Yeah, see, no, that's not pretty. She wanted to come up a lot further than that. That's ugly.
I would even consider getting under the 8 and shooting it up just to keep that cue ball line simple.
Oh, talk about wipe its feet. Just tap the table and apology because that was a lucky shot. Bean just might have given Allison a shot.
She tried to tuck it under that 8 ball. Just came up a little short.
I'll show you what we're talking about here. Bean just shot. 6 ball was on the short rail where Allison's standing, and she put left on it. Tried to hide it behind the 8 ball, but as you can see, it's not hidden. I only can see that 6, so she's just got to do something with it.
Ooh, uncharacteristic. I wasn't expecting that. All right, back to our feature match. Another great break. No shot on that 2, though. Might have to elect to push here. $87 likes. Let's try and get that number at 100 before 5 o'clock. You got 7 minutes. Yes, it is now 3-2, Kathleen. It just takes a minute for the digital pool to update sometimes. Of course, Seth, I'm not surprised you're still here. Keeping this chat nice and alive. You watching the PLP on your computer? How are they doing over there? I didn't know that went. Might not have. I didn't know she could see that much of it.
I think that'll work, right? It'll work.
That will. She might be able to kick sticker, but is the score correct?
Nope, it's
yeah, I
not.
didn't think so.
He put it for the wrong person. It's 3-2 the other way.
He's confused with all these Kristinas.
Let's see if I can.
It's called resting Russian face. Love it.
Oh, he's not on the thing. He's not going to see it. Who wants to tell him? You or me?
I'll go tell him.
You have more energy than I do. You're 20 years younger. It's true. Come on. Tell him to go switch it. Okay, thank you. Ashley's going to go tell Dean he's got to switch it. This is going to be a battle, ladies and gentlemen. I'm ready. What did he say?
Said
I thought that's what I put. That's not what you put, Dean. Okay, can she see the edge of this ball? How good is her eyesight is the question.
she might try and just push it to the rail, try and use that cue ball to
She's
stop.
gonna, yeah, she's gonna thin it. Why do people do that to me? Everybody's been doing that to me. Standing in front of the booth, there's a window. People walk past the little window and they make faces and they make me jump because I'm a jumpy person. It's not very nice.
Sophia scared me earlier after I finished playing Ashley Rice. I was walking back through the curtain and she was right on the other side and she was like, good. Ooh.
What's thin?
Very thin. She said, good shooting, and I almost jumped out of my skin. I didn't see her standing there.
I'm very jumpy person. Allie did not get that rack that she took a break. Allison is down 3-0 against Bean, so Allie actually just took her player break. To check some of the other scores. Allison's got enough waters going on. Has she got enough waters at her table? Why does she have so many? Do you see that?
Yeah, I do.
There's 3 water bottles in front of Allison Fisher.
One's cold, one's hot, one's room temperature.
I don't know. I don't know, but she has 3. Okie dokie. See if I can refresh the score. Dean's got that fixed. Da-dong. Good job, Dean. Well, this could tie it up. Pretty much a stop shot works just fine. It's a lot of stop shots, actually. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. You could do it with 4 stop shots. I'm just
I
saying.
would shoot the 7 up. Yeah, stop.
You could. And it would work just fine. Now, mind you, I wouldn't put the 7 in the side because it's too sharp, but you could. It's like The Color of Money. If you've never seen the movie, although not all of the pull shots, but there's huge, huge racks worth of just stop shot after stop shot. I think it's pretty funny if you go back and watch it. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that either. No, Allison has not been feeling well. She came Wednesday night, she did exhibition matches, little challenge matches at the Mad Hatter on Wednesday night with me as her MC. And she sounded a bit not so great, wasn't feeling well. And then we did not see her Thursday because she's seated. She didn't play until Friday morning. So she rested pretty much all day Thursday. She's not been hanging out, staying away from everybody. She's nothing terrible sickness-wise, just saying, but she's not feeling well. So she's been staying clear of people, trying not to get anybody else sick. But yeah, physically, mind you, she traveled. If you actually look at her MBE page on Facebook, she traveled all the way to China and back in a single day. It almost seems like. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it, just the jet lag and
Yeah.
the sleep, maybe lack of, but it
Yeah, I
was a
think
heck of a trip.
that would do me in if I had to do that.
Yeah, it was a pretty crazy one-day trip. Okay, now the score is correct. It is 3-3. What's up with this break? She has a pop. She's losing control of the cue ball, and it's coming down here to this short rail. Done it the last couple times. She needs to, if she could squat it in the center of the table. It's a very powerful break. We need to work on that cue ball.
I struggled with my break so much at the beginning of this tournament, and I finally found it in my last two matches.
Oh, everybody in the chat knows I'm broken, so my break wasn't ever there. At least not for this event.
Yeah, how long ago did you get your surgery?
December 4th.
December. And you didn't play in Alabama, right?
I've missed 2 events recovering. I've only been driving for a month. And I just got released to hold more than a coffee cup 2 weeks ago. It's hard for me to hold the cue.
Doesn't look it.
Thanks. I played through the pain. Credit for her first win. Yeah, something. No, it's not like that. Dean put the score on the wrong Kristina. It's the battle of the Kristinas. So then we had to fix it. Anyway, we can see we have little flippers. That's what I call them, is little flippers. They're on the tables between the players that flip the scores for the people in the room, because there's probably 100 people in the room watching or more. That way the people in the room can see the score because they can't see the stream. And we can see it from here, so I can check the score. What happened?
I think she fouled. I didn't see exactly what happened, though.
All right. While she's pondering, we're hopping fast. Oh, thanks, Bill, for the update. 106 is better than 38.
I told them they had to get it over 100 before 5 o'clock.
I think they might have made it.
I think they did too.
Hey, that's all right. Just lets that stroke go, doesn't she? Every time.
Love to see it. The more I watch good pool, the better I play.
The way to get better is to get beat. Telling you. Play against players that are better than you.
Bean whitewashed me yesterday morning.
I watched. I was next to you. She didn't miss a ball.
No, I think she missed one, but when
Oh,
she
that's
did
right.
miss,
She did miss one. I mean, it's one ball, though.
yeah,
Literally, I don't know how you even. I don't even know how you even. I mean, I don't know how Allison's doing, but she's
I don't know if Bean hooked herself.
she just has days where she's just on today. This is just her event right now. She's on. She just hasn't missed a whole lot, so we'll see. Can't count Allie out though.
Oh, never.
Never ever. She is our goat of pool. Always will be. Sorry, Miss Kelly Fisher. Still love ya. It's so funny between them. Kelly is not here, neither is Wei, but it seems like pretty much the rest of everybody else is.
You
What
know,
happened? I missed
Lonnie,
it. No, Bean. Oh, she played.
she kicked it. She was hooked behind the
Oh, okay.
9.
All right, so 4-3 for Kristina Zlateva. Going into rack number 8.
Yeah, I was doing commentary on Allison's match last night against Joanne, and she played amazing. She pushed out once. It was a kick. Joanne gave it back, and she one rail kick spun it in.
Why a goat?
Why a goat? It stands.
Greatest of all time.
Yes.
That's what the goat means. Greatest of all time. So when it comes to female billiards, that would be Miss Allison Fisher. It's the greatest of all time. That's why we call her our version. Mind you, the male is usually Efren Bata Reyes. The female version of the goat is Miss Allison Fisher. And some people can disagree, but typically most people don't. I've been around pool for 30-something years. So, oh, she's going to nick it.
Wow.
And she's going to get lucky. Gonna get lucky.
Oh, no. I
Nope,
think she
nope,
can...
nope. Yep, she can see it.
That almost was really nice.
So we left that for a minute, but we have to go back to here. See if we can refresh the score. Multitasking can be really tough when you have all these tables to choose from, I'm just saying. Not updated yet.
Who's on table 1 right now?
Vera Menard and Margaret Pepelova-Steyer.
Oh, don't get hooked by that 5. Get out of there. Oh.
Yeah.
I think she wanted to come off the other side of the 9 on that instead of into it full.
Looks like she was in a pickle right there. I give Miss Steyer ball in hand. Kristina Tkach did do a 1-rail kick and hit the 4-ball. And this is what she's left. This Kristina thing, I just need to KZ, KT, K. I mean, I need to come up with something.
We could just call Tkach the crystal.
And just Tkach and Zlateva. Zlateva, I have to think before I say it because I used to say it wrong.
How did you used to say it?
Zlateva instead of Zlateva. So it doesn't roll off the tongue right now, but I think I'm going to have to go with last names because I can't say, I'm having to say the full name. I don't understand. Allison does have the most titles in pool for a female.
There's a bunch of players around that speed. It's just we don't usually see all of them in one tournament. They like to come and go. Yeah, neither is Wei or Kelly Fisher. They're not here either. They're in China right now.
Allison's got a rack, so it's 3-1 now for Bean.
No Rita Chow, no Cheska, Rubelin, no Yuki.
A lot of those players are all still very new. Everyone has to remember that Allison won 7 World Snooker Championships before she even came to the United States of America to play rotation billiards in the 80s. So, 80s or early 90s, I can't remember. We're about the same age, so it's probably the early 90s. So when we look at the amount of world titles that she has or what her accolades or achievements are, she's been accumulating them for a very long time. And she won the last event I was at before I went out on medical, ICB. She won that one.
She played phenomenal.
I forget which ones I missed. What did I even miss? I missed
Dr.
Poole, and then what else did I miss?
ICB.
Another ICB?
Yeah, we had one in January.
Oh, okay, you're right. Okay, totally got it. So Zlateva got that one too, right? Zlateva. Zlateva. It's 5-3. We're gonna have to get Dean to update that score. Dun 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 dun. Boom. Didn't work.
Will it into existence.
Yeah, it's 5-3. It's 5-3 for Zlateva. Let's go. Let's gander. Beans on the nasty. Yep, 1 ball on the rail. Looks like Pepaloba's got a 3 ball on the side. Can't really see much else other than the back of her shirt right there. Just hop over. Nice shot. Nice shot. Jeez, nice. Still aiming.
What is this, 4 winner side matches and 2 B-side matches going on right now?
There's 2 B-sides. The B-side matches are Brianna Miller and Sophia Mast and
Stephanie
Mitchell against Janet Atwell. Let's see if we can't figure out what the scores are. I do not know, but I can try to look. Tied 2-2 for Atwell and Mitchell. Sophia, there it is. Brianna's no, that's not quite right. It's 5-2. Yeah, it's 5-2 for Brianna Miller. Is it a carom or a... Oh, did she try to split? Oh, did she really try that? That was sneaky.
Sneaky two-way.
Don't you think that was sneaky?
Two-way.
Yeah, that was sneaky. This song played when I was in high school on a regular basis, okay? You guys can't hear the song, and I can't sing it. Maybe Facebook or YouTube will kick us off. I don't know. But there's a song playing. I'm not even going to Google the year it was done. 1990 something. And it was a huge hit.
Everybody dance now.
She sang it. That was not me.
That was close.
Goodness.
That was close.
This is the thing. At her level, she was expecting to make that. The score is correct, ladies and gentlemen. It is 5-3 for Zlateva. I can't look at these other scores. I can't. Lisa Carver, thanks for joining. The score is 3-1 for Bean against Allison Fisher. So So she's down a couple racks. She is patiently waiting her chance at the table, though. Wow, that was close. On that, you can see it, no problem, but that was close. She almost didn't make it onto that 5-ball. Just barely. Welcome, Lisa. Nice to have you back in the chat again, dear. I don't know who got that. Oh, Sophia Mast won a game, getting a little closer, 5-3 now against Brianna. Or is it Brianna or Brianna?
Brianna.
Brianna. I got it. Totally got it. Taking just a bit of extra time with each shot here. It's probably a pretty smart move.
Got perfect on it.
Ice, ice, baby. This music's killing me. 6-3, ladies and gentlemen, for Zlateva. And looks like Kristina Tkach just took a player break. We will hop over to Allison's match.
All right, Angela's taking a small break. She'll be back in a couple minutes. So for now, you guys have to settle for me. I love watching these women play and getting to play them. Nice little bump there. Oh, sorry, Ellen. I'm Ashley Benoit. I participated in this event as well. Just got knocked out by Brianna Miller a round before the one that's happening right now. Seems like she's losing her cue ball a little bit. She didn't want this back cut. I think she should be able to hold it though for this four. A little bit of inside. Bump again. I think it goes by that 9. Of course, it's actually a lot of fun. Nerve-wracking at first 'cause you don't want to say the wrong thing, but this event was the first time I jumped into the booth. I was too nervous to do it before. But I'm slowly getting more comfortable with the girls. I've only been to 5 events so far. But with each event I go to, I get more and more comfortable around these girls. Alright, this is the shot right here. If she makes this, she should be out. Gotta try and pull it behind that 9, avoid it, and go around. Beautiful. Beautiful shot. Alright, Kristina Tkach. Just trying to close the gap here. It's now 6-4 in favor of Zlateva. She's racking. Let's check the other matches here. I think Margaret's trying to 3-foul Veronique here. I remember seeing her hooker behind the 3 before. She's trying to do the same. Could be a new rack. Let's go to the table. It is 4-2, not 4-1, so there it goes. Great safety there by Kristina.
As close as this young lady is to the screen, do your eyes work?
Mm-hmm.
You like to be that
My
close?
my back is, I have horrible posture, so I always lean forward.
She's like a foot from the screen. I'm like, how can you even see that? Because if I get that close, it just turns to a big blur. It's still a blur. It's still a blur. I gotta be back here. Yeah. Wait. Benoit?
Benoit.
Did I say it right?
It's French.
Yeah, see? No.
Even though I'm mostly Italian, it's very confusing.
I just let people say my name how it said because like, you say it the Croatian way, it sounds funny. Benoit. Sounds cooler than mine.
How do you say yours?
Yonich.
Yonich.
Yeah, we're not to say that.
Ooh, that was uncharacteristic. She got very fortunate there.
See her rubbing the cloth. It's new cloth. It's new cloth. Just saying. Allie got a game. She did, didn't she? It's 4-2.
Yes, she did.
Okay. Somebody's clapping something. Oh, Brianna. 6-3.
6-3.
Sophia.
Man, I was so close to beating Brianna. So close. I lost 8-6. I really wanted to play Sophia.
I played Sophia once
Just once.
in Vegas. She lost on the shootout to me.
Oh,
She said it's the most favorite match she's ever played because I'm so fun. And it's true. I am.
I've never gotten to play you yet.
I'm entertaining.
I'm sure we'll get a match in sooner
Entertaining.
or later.
How close you are to the screen. I'm just pointing it out.
Just to look at the numbers.
Fefalova, 3-2 over Vero Menard. Stephanie Mitchell's 5-2 over Janet Outwell. And Brianna Miller 6-3 over Sophia Mast. Lonnie's at the table right now, and I'm not saying what her score is. Outwell Mitchell. Yeah, Outwell's 2, Mitchell's 5.
Like Jokic. Yeah, like the basketball player. Last name.
Oliver, I do not know. I do know that Jerry and Lonnie both told me that she did make an announcement she's no longer sponsored by Predator. I do not know who she's going with, or if she has another one, or is looking for another one. I didn't see the post, but apparently there was an announcement.
Oh, I love this song.
Don't sing it, don't sing it, don't sing it, don't sing it. You're not old enough to even know it. That's terrifying. Okay, back to the game. Losing my mind. I have, let's see, Miss Ashley Benoit with me now, which is good company. And then 2 guest commentators for 6:30. The 6:30 match is going to be Naomi Williams from Canada and Emily Duddy from New York. Emily's been in the booth a number of times. I think they're staying together this particular event. So
yes, they are.
they will be, they specifically picked the 6:30 match. I think it's because it might be Kapow, Caroline Powell, and that she's also from that area, so, or friends or something, I don't know, that they want to do her match. What does a typical or average sponsor provide? Travel expenses, entry fees, equipment, apparel. That's typical. Some sponsors will pay depending on your finish. I have one that will pay me if I finish a certain event high enough. I know, it sounds weird, right?
No, I like it. And it also depends, who you are too. Your presence, on social media and all that stuff as well. You want to be able to generate people for your sponsors as well.
Activity, attention,
Exactly, yeah.
something. Oh, Jerry, they weren't talking about that kind of sponsor. Come on, ball. It needs it to go. Eefta, woofta. Been to Minnesota yet?
No.
Oh, she's okay. The word for Minnesota is oofta.
Oofta.
It actually is a word. You can look it up. Oofta.
I don't even know how to spell it.
Oufta, I think. Oofta. And it means something like, oh my, or oh my goodness, or oh wow. Oofta. Oh. Yeah.
The number next to their
Nice
name, yes,
shot.
that is their Fargo rating.
Nice shot.
Very nice. Very nice 8-ball.
She looks straight in. She's on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. Zlateva. On the hill first. Oh. Allie's having a rough go at it. Woofta. Oh, Jerry, I don't think it's spelled with a U. Maybe in a different place, but in Minnesota it's an O. Starts with an O. Woofta. Yeah, you go to WPBA.com and you can go to the sponsor tab and just scroll down underneath a picture of Allison Fisher. And you'll see a big red box that says click to donate here.
Great stroke, Bean.
I don't know if I was on mute for that. Was I on mute for the last thing that I said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I was.
I think so, yeah.
If you didn't hear me, go to WPBA.com, click the sponsor tab at the top, scroll down right past Allison Fisher's picture. There's a big red box that says click to donate here. Say, the stream sent me.
Oofta.
It's not a Wisconsin word, Jerry. It's a Minnesota word. It's a Minnesota. It's spelled different from Minnesota. I swear, if I could keep this argument going on with Jerry for the rest of the day, I will be so happy. This brings me joy.
To tuck
She
it under
did.
that 8.
She did, and it's gonna bump, and it's gonna bump again. I'm pretty sure she can see it. I don't think it goes though. The 2. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't.
It's tricky. Do we have a side view? I don't really
I can't tell. Look at the 6 though.
She looks like she's
She's over the ball, and that probably is a smaller pocket because of everything that's in the way. This is a tough shot. Oh, didn't bump.
Wow.
Oh, look at that.
Another lucky little bump. Sometimes the rolls just go
Are for you or not for you, right?
Exactly.
Woofda. Used to be a beer called Woofda. I did not know that. I've got the stream on the page, and I'm literally going to Google. I'm not going to Google on my phone. I gotta look up Woofda. This is too entertaining. She can thin that one ball.
Yeah, I think she's trying to keep it under that.
Oofta or oofta. So it says, yep, you can spell it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different ways. Jerry, we could be at this all day. You can spell oofta 6 different ways. So it's the UFFDA, like you said, then OOFDAH or OOFDA, which is how I learned it. UFFDAH.
A little leakage there from Zlateva.
We're still on UFTA. Don't lose focus, young lady. That's literally 6 different ways. See, what does UFTA mean in Scandinavia? There's a video on that. What's the origin of the word UFTA? OOFDA. That's the way I learned it. Now you've all been educated on the word UFTA. Thank me later.
I'm going to start using it now.
Me and Lonnie have been using it ever since we went to the event in Minnesota. It was called Northern Lights. It's the best finish I ever had in a WPBA event, 7th, 8th. And
Nice.
it was the greatest event ever. Look, somebody copied and pasted all the things I was just saying. Thank you. Anyway, we were really bored because the drive was so long. Although the speed limit's awesome. It's like 75, 80 miles an hour. You can go really fast.
Yes.
And so we were watching videos on everything Minnesota. And we learned that we say Minnesota, Minnesota. We learned the word UFTA. And then when we got there, we started asking people. So we went to the gift shop and we asked the people that ran the gift shop questions about the word Minnesota and UFTA. We were fully educated by the time we left Minnesota. And that's where it all came from. It was one of my favorite memories, honestly. And it was a really fun drive. I met her and picked her up halfway there. So there you go. There's a little bit of my memories. And the more of these you go to, the more crazy memories you get. Don't ask me about the memories with that woman right there, because they're bad.
Which one?
Allison Fisher. They're just bad. I think she's got room.
Yeah.
No problem.
Yeah, I found that the more events that I've gone to, the more comfortable I am with the girls and interacting and all that stuff. Like my first event, that Dr. Pool Classic in 22, I was so shy.
One of my first event was borderline. Then it was a Dr. Pool, and she was the first one to talk to me because I knew her 20 years ago, and she embarrassed me in front of like a slew of people. So I got comfortable really fast, whether I wanted to or not. Because, well, I played when I was young, and then I quit for 19 years, and then geez, did she just do that? What a great shot! Did you see that? Full length. And she just, I don't even know. She did that so well.
Just gonna have to accept what she can with this 9 being near the rail.
1 out of 5 stars.
Oh no. Oh, Kristina.
That's it, folks. There's no way Zlateva's letting this go. No way.
Absolutely nothing, Deborah.
Absolutely nothing. You are not kidding. Absolutely nothing. She can't reach it even with the extension. It's out there. They're on a 40-second shot clock, so she's got to get moving or use her extension. I don't think she's used it yet. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Breaks. Boy, she really doesn't like that template. She chucked that on the floor. She did. She absolutely just grabbed it and tucked it on the floor.
I picked Kristina to win. That was a
Oh my
good
gosh,
pick.
it was a good pick, yeah. Good breath.
There it is, folks.
Swish.
Great shooting, ladies.